If you're collecting model airplanes, chances are that you have at least made some of these mistakes. I know I have. Some of these mistakes will cost you money, others will change the way your collection looks. So before you buy your next model, here are the 9 mistakes you should try to avoid. Number 9. Buying models just because they're cheap. I've seen this mistake way too many times, and I have also fallen victim to it before. You're scrolling through eBay and there you see it. An old Gemini Jets model that only costs $15. Does it fit your collection? No. Is it a well-made model? No. But damn it, it's so cheap. Of course I understand the urge to buy a model when the price is very low, but those models won't enhance your collection. In the end, it's money thrown out the window for a model you don't really want. Even if it's just $10, it's still money you could have used otherwise. Next time you see such a listing, think about it twice if you really need the model for your collection. Number 8. Displaying your models in direct sunlight. When leaving a model exposed to direct sunlight for too long, the colors will fade over time and the white will turn yellow. I'd suggest you to display your models in a part of the room that isn't too close to the window. If you can afford it, I'd also recommend you to place the models in a glass showcase so they do not collect too much dust. Cleaning model airplanes is a pain in the butt, trust me. Number 7. Not having a goal for your collection. When collecting model airplanes, it's very important that you have some kind of idea what you want to collect. It's an expensive hobby, so each purchase should be well thought through. Think about which models you want to collect. Once you have flown or spotted, models of your favorite airplane, or maybe you want to build a model airport and need to have some specific models that fit the location. Either way, you should at least have a rough idea of which models you want to get. Maybe you can even make a wish list. Without a clear goal, you'll just end up with a complete mess of different airlines and aircraft types that have absolutely no meaning to you. So ask yourself, why do I collect model airplanes and which ones do I actually want to have? Number 6. Not doing the proper research. I have been telling fellow collectors for years now that you should always research the models that you want to buy. In fact, this is the main reason why I created this channel, to help others make the right choice when purchasing a model airplane. It's important that you understand that not all models are created equally. Some are better than others and some even have major flaws. There also isn't an overall best brand in 400 scale. With each model, you have to research it separately. For example, with Gemini Jets. Their A320neo straight up suck. The engines are too big and the overall look is off. Their Embraer E2 models, however, are excellent and well worth picking up. This goes for every model out there. Before buying, watch a review on YouTube, look at some pictures online, or read a written review on a website like Yesterday's Airlines. This way you'll always get the best model possible and not regret your purchase. If you're enjoying this video so far, why not drop a like? It takes a lot of time making these videos and I really appreciate your support. Alright, back to the video. Number 5. Overpaying due to FOMO. As you might be aware, model airplanes are always limited. Sometimes there are 5,000 models made and sometimes only 100. Either way, at some point they will be sold out. This automatically leads to a pressure to buy a certain model because of the so-called FOMO, the fear of missing out. Often this leads to impulsive purchases. Oh, there is only one American Airlines 737 left. I have to get it before it's gone. Do you really though? You have a European airport at home and an American 737 doesn't really fit your collection, does it? If you have made this mistake before, I don't blame you. So have I. Many times in fact. It's an easy trap to fall into, but at least try to be a bit more cautious next time. Wait, there is only one Kazakhstan Airlines A310 left? I need it! Number 4. Not care enough about quality. How often do I hear collectors say things like, "Bro, it's just a model. Personally, I don't care about the small details being off." Or, "It's not that bad if the landing gear is too short. It's just a small issue." Brother, you just spent $60 of your hard-earned money. It's okay to be critical. Models nowadays aren't cheap, and for this price tag you should be getting a flawless model. No quality control issues, no incorrect nose shapes or wings. It's your right to have some kind of expectations for a model airplane, and if that specific model isn't up to a certain standard, don't buy it. Wait until another brand makes the same model, but better. This way you could almost say that you've invested your money well. Number 3. Not displaying your models. This might sound obvious, but I've been guilty of this for many years. At first I was just focused on buying and reviewing as many models as possible. The thing was, I didn't have a proper place to display them. For years I'd just display the most recent models on a small open shelf, and the rest of the collection was stored in the boxes. It wasn't until last year that I finally invested in a proper showcase, and it's been one of the best decisions I've made when it comes to model airplane collecting. Now they are all on their designated shelf, and I can admire them as much as I want. I spent hours there just staring at my models. Trust me, my girlfriend will tell you all about it. Number 2. Buying too many models too quickly. Maybe you just got your first paycheck, or you have recently gotten a promotion. Finally you have some disposable income and you want to buy as many models as possible. I've gone through that phase myself, and it's great at first. Every week you have a new model or two arrive at your doorstep and life is great. After a while, however, you realize that the excitement of getting a brand new model fades away and it becomes routine. This is a hobby that you can enjoy a lifetime, or at least until you get married and your partner instructs you to sell your collection. Jokes aside, it's much more enjoyable when you limit yourself to 2 to 4 models a month. That way you can appreciate each of your new arrivals and have always something to look forward to. Number 1. Comparing your collection to others. Lastly, it's important that you do not compare your collection to others. You just got done watching another Aviation 18 video where he flexes his 500 plus model airplane collection. You look over to your showcase and you see the small fleet of 11 models you've got. Damn it, you're so jealous of his seemingly endless collection. Don't worry though, the quality of a collection isn't determined by its size or its monetary value. It is solely determined by the personal value each of your models has to you. It's much better to have 10 excellent models that have a special meaning to you than having 500 that have no meaning whatsoever. Be happy with what you got, as each collection is something special, no matter how big or small it is. It's your collection and it's perfect. I myself am probably guilty of all of these mistakes, and let's be honest, I'm sure you have made some of them as well. The good thing is, they're all easy to fix. Now I'm curious, which of these mistakes have you made yourself and which ones did I forget? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to Swiss400 for more collector's guides and other interesting model airplane content. And if you want to keep watching, here are some other great videos of mine. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, aviators!